Hey guys, welcome back to my series of custom challenge runs on the Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb edition. I don't know how that ended up unpaused. It's probably because I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm starting off here with Lump of Coal, Lard, and Deck of Cards, and this challenge is called Santa Claus. So the way this is going to work, and by the way, I'm playing as Judas to kind of, looks kind of like a Santa hat. It's the closest I can get. Cut me some slack here. There's not a lot of Santa-like items in the Binding of Isaac, but the rules here are that my deck of cards has infinite item power and always gives Judgment. So I can have as many Judgments as I want because Santa, you know, he loves giving. So every time I have enough money that I feel like a Judgment is worthwhile, I can just spawn one and give him some money and, you know, have access to infinite Judgment items. And that's going to be instead of item rooms. And I didn't give myself any money to start off with either, other than I think Judas by default starts off with like 3 cents. But, so I don't know how difficult this is going to be or not. You know, it's one of those runs that's not really made for balance so much as for fun, to get into the spirit of the holiday that we're currently experiencing. Let's see what we're missing in the item room. Dead Sea Scrolls, not a big loss there. And here are some asshole spiders. So yeah, my thinking here is that Judgments will drop a lot of good items for me, assuming I can get the coins for it, but getting coins needs to be like top priority for me. I'd really like to get to that the 6 cents hidden over, you know, yonder, but I don't have a bomb to get in there, unfortunately. And it doesn't look like I'm likely to get one on this floor either, but that's okay. We'll just probably, if I finish this boss and I don't get any more money, I'll just spawn a Judgment and feed it my 4 cents anyway, just in case. Actually, is there any reason to do that? No, there isn't. I should definitely wait until the next floor. Alright, so I got a super bandage. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking I had a limit of 1 Judgment per floor, but that's not true at all. Super bandage is one of the best items ever, really. That is a really big advantage. So I'll wait. If I get like 10 cents, I'll spawn a Judgment, but until then, I feel better hanging on to my money in the hopes of like consolidating it on 1 Judgment. I'm not sure if that actually affects anything, actually. Like, if your chances of a Judgment payout adjust to how much money you have paid. Or, so it's like, you know, a Judgment has a threshold that he wants you to reach, and it's likely to be higher than 1 or 2 cents. Doesn't actually seem like it, but I don't know. I don't want to do any backtracking for a Judgment. I want to pay it all at once, if at all possible. So we'll wait a little bit longer. Oh, it's interesting. I can't decide what the best strategy here is, actually. It's not a situation you're in normally, where you can just have a Judgment whenever you want. And obviously, oh, some of these will be health Judgments, actually, and that's fine, too. I can feed those guys if I deem fit, so if there's some hearts on the ground, I might as well. Probably should have done that last floor, actually. Let's just spawn a Judgment, feed him. Spawn another one. I was hoping for a health Judgment, actually, but no such luck. Let's try again. Wow, 3 cents for an HP up. Already paying out dividends. Spawn another Judgment. Come on, just give me a health up. Or a health Judgment. Wow, that was super lucky. Alright, so we got another couple babies here waiting for some help. And I really want a goddamn health Judgment. Alright, new rule, because that's getting kind of ridiculous, and this will make it a little bit maybe more difficult. At the very least, make me go a little bit less insane. Only 1 Judgment at a time. If there's a Judgment on the floor, I can't produce another one. Obviously, my previous transgression here, excused. But anyway, I thought health Judgments were a little bit more common than that. I assumed they were at least like a 1 in 3. I mean, they still could be. I could have just gotten really unlucky there, but we'll see. Anyway, so that'll make it a little bit more difficult because I won't be able to count on getting the kind of Judgment that I like. I have to feed one until it's done, basically, and no blowing up Judgments intentionally either. If one blows itself up, then, you know, I can't really do anything about that, but I can't just intentionally explode Judgments, like just basically trade a bomb for probably more than a bomb in like Judgment drops. So no blowing up Judgments, that's not in the spirit of Christmas. We really were about done on this floor, I guess. No bombs still, which is kind of a big pain on this run because bombs are needed to go into the secret room, and the secret room is one of our primary sources of income in the Binding of Isaac. watch out for blue famine here. I don't like a lot of people tell me like blue famine's way easier than normal tan famine. I really don't agree. I think the homing charge plus the spread shot that is impossible to predict makes him quite a bit harder. Let's check out the devil room for sure. One of the advantages here is we started off with a lot of health. Well, there we go. I finally got my first commenter, probably from Northern Lions' channel. I remember this being a thing on his channel a long time ago, who was like, you don't take Brimstone, basically, because he doesn't like it. Like, every time I get Brimstone, he just leaves the video immediately. And my response to that is, like, why do you want me to intentionally lose a run? You know, I set up a challenge for myself, and then I take whatever I can in the environment to make that happen. I don't think it would be interesting to watch me just intentionally gimping myself by not taking Brimstone, unless it's a challenge specifically about like a certain type of tiers that Brimstone would take away. But in this challenge, I feel like Brimstone is a perfectly justified pickup. You know, I had to trade 2 heart containers for it. It's not as if I just like picked it up for free and made the run way too easy. A trade was offered to me and I took it. So I don't know, that's my opinion on that, and I know Northern Lion eventually came to that conclusion as well in his Let's Play. But for a while he spent several episodes, quite a long stint of time, not taking Brimstone or Mom's Knife just because people told him not to. And then there were a lot of people in the comments, myself included, who were like, this is fucking stupid, just take Brimstone and Mom's Knife. There's nothing fun about watching you, you know, gimp yourself. You know, I like watching the powerful runs as well as the unpowerful runs. I like seeing the full spread of what the random number generator can accomplish. And Brimstone is not that common. I don't think I've had it in a while that in a challenge that I didn't specifically add it for. Actually, I can't even remember the last time I did that. But, you know, my memory is not the best, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But we'll pop this chest open. Might as well create a Judgment here. Didn't I already do this on this floor? But he's gone now, so he must have paid out a health up like incredibly quickly. Wow, I'm getting crazy Judgment luck here. They keep on giving me stuff really quickly, really good stuff. This is almost like the opposite of Santa Claus. Like I'm a little kid who's being gifted presents by Santa Claus dressed up as little naked babies holding cent signs. So that's fine with me. You know, that's Christmas, man. There's the joy of giving and receiving. I give him 3 cents, he gives me a compass. You know, who am I to say that the economical exchange there is not, you know, is in my favor. You know, who knows? Maybe you didn't like that compass. So we got the Ankh here, I believe. Yeah, that's the Ankh. I always get that mixed up with the Celtic Cross. But yeah, Ankh. So if I die, it'll come back as Blue Baby, which is pretty nice. I can't believe the number of health ups I've gotten from Judgment so far. But you know, I was worried when I started this run that, you know, maybe it would be a little bit too hard. Oh, here's a Demon Baby Judgment. That was quick. So pick up the mark there. I was worried when I started this run that it might be a little bit too difficult without the ability to open item rooms. I was like, Judgments are pretty good. You know, having infinite access to Judgments will probably be good enough with my, assuming I get a decent amount of money. But I haven't even gotten very much money, and I've gotten a lot of stuff out of it. So that's pretty cool. I did get 1 more cent, so I might as well spawn another Judgment. Yeah, I had that coming for sure. Let's go ahead and actually blow up this. I left before I realized the flies had gone. Blow this thing up in the hopes of receiving some coins out of it. No, matchstick. I'm not going to hold on onto the matchstick. I like the idea of Maggie's Faith a lot more, especially considering the amount of spirit arts I have right now. That's actually a smoking deal. So let's continue onward. Try to find the what am I talking about here? The I guess the boss room. There's not really much else to do, is there? I want to work my way over to that boss trap room just in case the secret room might be adjacent to it, so we can get in that way. Because that's always a big advantage. Well, not always, but often boss trap rooms have a worthwhile item in there. It would be nice to be able to access that. Of course, at this point, I don't have. I was gonna say at this point I don't have enough bombs to make that work for me, but Never mind. There's a key, which is not going to be super useful, but I will definitely check for the secret room as well as get this chest. No secret room there, unfortunately. There's only going to be one more secret room adjacent, or like possible location adjacent to the boss trap room, unfortunately. But with so much health, I might as well check out the curse rooms. Let's. Oh, Meat Boy almost blew up that TNT in my face. Let's not hold down the charge button in here. Good. Oh, we want to get that fire. Oh well. Doing a fair amount of damage here. Those hoppers are pretty tanky. I don't know, sometimes it seems like my brimstone is really underpowered compared to how I feel like it should be. And sometimes I get it and I'm really powerful right off the bat. Well, you know, part of it is that I'm Judas. I guess that's a big part of it actually. That Judas has a higher like base damage than other characters. So, or not even base damage, his damage multiplier is very good in the same way that Eve's is very bad, which is nice, you know, makes things a little bit easier. I like Judas a lot as a character. I think he's one of the best. He's right there behind Isaac, and only because Isaac's D6 is like almost cheating. It's so good. But as far as like characters who are good on their own merits instead of just their ability to produce a lot of good items, Judas all the way, man. He's very powerful. You know, he has that one heart. He's very vulnerable, but really you don't need any more than one heart if you're good and you know how to take advantage of Judas's damage. Not that I never die really early on with Judas. How did that hit me? It went like right through the rock. But yeah, not that I never die early with Judas, but you know, if you die early, that's no big deal. You can start again. And Judas scales well into the late game for sure. So we got some pills here. 2 I found pills. Health down, yeah, that's good stuff. As well as a tears down. Alright, well that was a great boss drop. Health down and tears down. We got 2 spacebar items in the devil room, but I also got a penny out of the fire, so you know, this could potentially give me a judgment drop. That really sucked, man. I hate those boss drops. Those mom's coin purses that actually actively hurt you. Alright, well, it gave me a coin, but that's it, unfortunately. I'm not gonna wander around the floor trying to get more money, you know, I got more important things on my mind. Sorry, Judgment. I hate to, you know, create you and then immediately stop caring about you. But hey, it happens. Grow up. Get a job, you bum! So we are on to the depths part 1 in only 12 minutes. That seems really fast, given that when I started this run, it didn't really feel very overpowered at all, but Brimstone was a very lucky draw. Can't believe I took damage in that room. Let's not even talk about it. Ah, man, I just realized that we have that stupid Curse of Darkness. It's always a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and check out what's in the curse room. There's another I found pills, as well as question mark. Range up, okay, the one thing that is like totally not useful to me. Now we have another penny, might as well spawn another Judgment and feed it to him immediately. Give me a red heart, well, that's not super useful. Seems like Judgments are at least less generous with me than they were toward the beginning of the game. That was insane on those first couple floors. I was just constantly having Judgments pay out. I want to finish shooting this poop in case there's a penny. Because now, like, every penny could mean this guy gives me a health up, so I'm all over those fires and poops on this run for sure. Oh god, Ultra Pride. I've been fighting this guy a lot lately. Oh man, Florian, don't teleport inside of me, you big asshole. Alright. So I can just take this guy out from a distance. Brimstone is really good at long range fighting. And there's a left hand, but I'm not going to take the left hand. I'd rather hang on to Maggie's faith for the brief amount of time left until we pick up the... what am I trying to say here? Goddamn, wow, spacing out here. Polaroid, of course, the thing that you pick up, the trinket. Let's go play Judgment again. I got one more penny. I should probably stop walking back to the same Judgment. The more I think about it, the more I think that's probably superstition, because Judgment is capable of paying out on the first cent, which means it's probably a set percentage chance, and it's not beneficial to play the same Judgment. Oh, but I forgot that I set myself a rule that I always have to play the same Judgment until he's gone, and then I can make a new one. So, good thing I caught myself, almost broke some rules there. I found pills, super useful, obviously. I decided to pop that open in the hopes of finding some sweet cash for Judgment, but instead we just found a burnt penny. It was actually pretty goddamn good. I might take that, because the Eternal Heart is only going to pay me one more heart container ever. Or the Maggie's Faith. And the burnt penny will give me a lot more bombs, which could be very, very useful in the late game. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the burnt penny. Sorry, Maggie's Faith, you've been good to me. You gave me a few heart containers, for sure. It's probably worthwhile at this point to use a bomb to get this penny, because that penny could produce a bomb. It has a fairly good chance of doing so. It didn't, but it could have. And we can go back and play Judgment again and maybe get something great out of him. It's funny, I never realized like how good Judgments are, but the fact like these pennies are worth a lot to me just because I can feed him to Judgment and potentially get something good. At the very least, he has a good chance of giving me a bomb or a key or something. Judgment's a good dude. He's a really good value for money proposition. Let's definitely use a bomb and a key to open this chest. Probably should have done that before walking all the way back to Judgment, to be honest with you. But hey, it all worked out. Got Judas's tongue, which I actually don't like so much because it changes a lot of deal with the devil deals into spirit heart deals instead of red heart deals, which often means that you just can't get them, which is a pain in the ass. So, not the biggest fan of Judas's tongue. It sounds good in theory. I always used to like the idea of it until I finally, you know, got it early enough on to experience some devil rooms with it, and I was like, this is actually not very good at all. Because I shouldn't talk so cryptically like this. If you're not familiar with the effects of Judas's tongue, it's like if an item would cost 2 red hearts, it only costs 1 red heart, but if it would cost 1 red heart, then it costs 3 spirit hearts instead, which can be good, don't get me wrong, but it can also be kind of awful if you don't have enough spirit hearts. It hurts a lot to see like Mom's Knife for 3 spirit hearts when you don't have any spirit hearts. It's like, it would have been 1 heart and I would have paid it no problem. But at this point, or at that point, there's nothing you can do. You just have to pass up that sweet deal. You know what? I'm going to go into the shop just in case Greed's in here. He did not end up being in there, but I had enough keys that was worthwhile. We did get a penny in there, which could end up being worth it. I'm going to go back and play Judgment again. Very slowly. But it's worth it. I want my sweet item that Judgment may or may not drop for me. Give me a map. I know I just saw one in the shop, but it's a stretch at this point to get to 15 cents, I think. I would really like to figure out where the secret room is, but I don't feel like trying to scope out the whole floor. We spent enough time on the depths part 2 already. I think we've spent like, what, like 6 minutes here so far? Uh-oh. That was... I deserved to die there, but it all worked out really unbelievably well, actually. I'm going to hang on to this penny momentarily, but we'll go back there before fighting the boss. After fighting the boss, I think is the better strategy here. Let's bomb this tinted rock open. The lock chest. Why not? Nice. Tons more money. And I will fight the boss first, and then I'll go back to Judgment, just in case we get, like, Pageant Boy. So Loki's not the easiest fight in the world, but not the hardest either. Probably one of the easier depths bosses. Especially with the loadout I have now, like it's really easy to blow up those bomb flies while they're still close to them, and then they do a bunch of damage. Magic 8 Ball, one of the most useless things I could have gotten. Wow, would you look at that. A Judgment card. I'm not, well, I mean, there's no reason not to, there's no reason to hang on to I Found Pills. But anyway, let's go back and play our initial Judgment over here, because I'm not allowed to spawn another one until he's deceased. I think it's over this way, isn't it? I might be going the wrong way. No, yeah, this is right. Okay. I want that chest, man. If only I could fly. Judgment, you hear that? Give me Transcendence, man. Be the greatest Judgment of all time. Key. Come on, man. Nope, because I can spawn as many good Judgments as I want, so no need to pick up a bum friend who's just gonna... He basically plays the role of a Judgment who can never actually pay out good items, so no thank you. We're just gonna move on to the next floor. Doing pretty well though. I feel decently about my chances at the very least. Just gonna leave that pill there. Move onward, and as soon as I get a scent, I'll spawn another Judgment. There's a blood bank, which might actually be a great idea to play, because then I'll be able to... Oh, well, never mind. Let's try to get him to pay out anyway. Okay, give me a pill. Health down. Yeah, super useful, buddy. Thanks. I'm gonna accidentally hit Q and be so angry. Watch. Okay, I'm gonna play down to 3 hearts. It's as low as I'm willing to go. What's this? Luck down. Yeah, great pill rotation this time. Forgot I was only gonna play down to 3 hearts. Let's blow up this thing because I need that guy gone is the thing. Ah, that sucks. So that I can spawn another Judgment on this floor. Otherwise, I have to wait until the next floor to spawn any more Judgments. But yeah, so on this floor we should actually run into Greed, and for once I really like that. Yep, there he is. Because that will give me a lot of money, and I can infinitely play Judgments, assuming that I don't run into too many dick Judgments or health down Judgments. But anyway, yeah, having more money is always a good thing here. Instead we found the Steam sale, so that kind of sucks. That guy is a naturally occurring dick Judgment, so I have no obligations to him. I didn't create him, so we're just gonna leave him be. Hopefully I get enough hearts to play the Demon Baby that I spawned a little bit more. Goat Hoof is a little bit more speed. I like Burnt Penny more, actually. Let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, wow. That was so worth it. Awesome. So now I'm able to fly, but I'm running really low on health, unfortunately. So definitely got to find some more hearts before anything else. So yeah, now that I can fly, we're actually in a pretty great situation. Oh, that's a mob trap room, or a boss trap room. Okay, it's definitely worth it at this point to go play the Demon Baby Judgment until I'm at 1 heart so that I can go into the boss trap room and hopefully get something great and hopefully not kill myself in the future. Well, you're an asshole, aren't you? But let's pop in here, see what we got at least. Cat of Nine Tails. Wow, that's one of the worst items I could possibly imagine at this moment, because of course Cat of Nine Tails is a shot speed up similar to the Magic 8 Ball we got earlier, which for obvious reasons is completely useless to me, given that Brimstone like appears instantly on the screen. It doesn't have to travel at all. Fish Head, not so great. I would rather have Burnt Penny again to get those sweet bombs. Wow, that's a lot of money. And bombs. If only I could spawn a Judgment. But, oh, never mind. I was going to say, but at this point, we might as well... Oh, that was not good. I didn't mean to come in here. Hopefully I didn't forget to do anything on that floor, because we are stuck. What was I just talking about? Oh, I was going to say we should go into the shop. I forgot there was greed in there. But, you know, 15 cents I could actually buy at a shop item. But it's probably better to save it for Judgments anyway. But hopefully no Judgments give me Book of Revelations. That would be really sad. Because, you know, for obvious reasons. There we go. We got an Eternal Heart, which is interesting. So not taking Maggie's Faith was no problem. We got tons more money. Man, I'm going to be able to play the shit out of some Judgments next floor. Hopefully I don't end up with goddamn... Oh, what I should have done as soon as I got the health down was replace it with a Judgment card so I didn't carry it around and accidentally use it. But anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, hopefully no Demon Baby Judgments. Wow, 1 cent, but for notched axe is not so great. But yeah, let's continue playing Judgments, because, you know, what else am I going to do with all this sweet cash? 1 cent for the battery, but the battery is totally useless to me. I'm going to leave that there just in case I find the D6 somewhere. Well, no, I could get another battery and then I'd feel like a big dummy. But that's going to be useless because I'm using infinite item power, obviously. But hey, that's fine. Yeah, key, what else you got for me, little buddy? Another key. Those are good, though. When we get to the chest, I'll be able to get some items out of those. Mr. Mega for some more bombs and more powerful bombs. Demon Baby Judgment. Fuck. So now, unless I feed that guy until he's satiated, I can't use any more Judgments this floor. That was a good rule. I think that makes this run a lot more balanced. But I'm a little bit fucked here. Should I go? No, I should not go into the curse room. Health is at a premium right now. I can't really afford to trade it for anything. And there's not really, now that I have flying, like there's not a lot else the curse room could provide to me that would be really useful. Sacred Tears may or may not make my Brimstone a little bit more powerful. I'm not totally sure. I think it does. But that's obviously a huge long shot. Which is what Zelda says about Link's penis. That was a terrible joke, by the way. But yeah, this is very unlikely. Most likely, we'd go in there, find some spiders. The thing is, though, like, we can go in there for half off, so I'm really tempted just because of that. It's human nature, man. It's like when you're in the Steam sale and you're like, I don't even want this game, but it's 75% off. It's so good. I have to buy it. I just bought, like, on impulse, the 2 of the Stalker games. There was a bundle for super cheap. I booted up Call of Pripyat, and I hate it. Like, I cannot get into that game. Like, my first experience, I just wandered out into this wasteland. It doesn't look very good either. It looks way too cheerful for a post-apocalyptic wasteland game. In my opinion, it looks like everything looks very clean, and it's not that the graphics are bad. It's that I don't like the art direction at all. It just looks, yeah, it doesn't look foreboding enough. I was really hoping for something a little bit more creepy and muted, like DayZ. Not the case. I didn't like the graphics, but the main thing was the first like fight I got into was like I just opened this door and there's a dude waiting there with a shotgun right away. He's like, "Fuck you!" And I was like, well, I'm really, you know, I'm like level 1 starting weapon. I probably can't kill this guy head on, so I tried to like flank around him to see if I could get a better position, and I found a place where I could shoot him through a wall a little bit, and so I did that, and it took me like 100 fucking bullets straight into his face to kill him, and he was like glitched out so he couldn't return fire. So just everything about this is just like screaming bad game design. And because I hate games where it's like, oh, this enemy is stronger than you, it's gonna take you 1,000,000 years to kill him, you're literally incapable no matter how good you are. It's like, I'm using bullets, he's a human. How can he be taking so much goddamn damage and not dying until he finally dies because he's an idiot and I take a shotgun? And I'm just like, I don't want to play this anymore. That was not fun at all. And like everything about it, like why did he attack me? What was his deal? I'm not gonna take that cube of meat, by the way. Should I go back and play that Demon Baby Judgment? No. Let's go on to the next floor and hopefully get some more non-health judgments. There's one. Perfect. So we'll play this guy, hopefully get some good stuff. Goddamn fucking Curse of Darkness. I've had that, like, isn't this my 3rd or 4th time this run? That's shitty, man. Anyway, hopefully this guy doesn't give me another spacebar item I can't use. More health up, can't complain about that. Let's make another one. God damn it, Health Judgment, you ruin everything. So, my compass is now useless because of the goddamn floor thing. I always feel like that's unfair. Like, there shouldn't be a condition that just literally makes 2 of the items, or more than 2 actually. There are a few items that are related to showing you shit on the map. Just makes them, excuse me, totally goddamn useless. Just sad. I do have full health now, so, you know, if I find more hearts, I can go back and play Health Judgment a little bit. And who knows, maybe get a sweet Devil Room item out of him. Though again, now that I'm flying, I don't really... Well, there's half a heart, so let's go play him. Why not? It's actually better to be at a multiple of half a heart when you have the Polaroid, because then you get the shield on your last hit before death. Of course, he's not going to pay out, but anyway, we'll take this half heart and be on our way anyway. But I don't want to spend too much time backtracking to this guy is the other thing. And without being able to see my map, it's going to be a huge pain in the ass. So I think we've seen the last of that Demon Baby Judgment. I'm not going to bother with him. But hopefully next floor I can spend some more of this sweet dough. You know, when I started this run, it didn't even occur to me that Health Judgments were going to be a problem. So I guess part of the problem is that, like, I also didn't expect to limit myself to 1 judgment per floor. So that's probably why I didn't expect it to be a problem. But I like that rule still. Ah, you know, we're right next to him. It's your lucky day, buddy. Alright, well, fuck you. That dude takes so many hearts to pay out, it's insane. He's such an asshole. After this room, I'm gonna take a little drink and throat's getting a little bit raw, trying to get some backlog going before Christmas. You know, obviously this isn't recorded on Christmas, but that's when you guys will see it if all goes according to plan. But yeah, so I've been recording for a while now. Tears down, yeah, super. That's really good. Thanks, game. Really awful pill rotation this time. Like, we've got I found pills, the goddamn, oh, forgot my rule, always pick these up on site, because otherwise people will get more angry later. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, we've got, like, friends till the end, I found pills, tears down, health down, range up. Is that all the pills we found so far? I think so. Really bad mix. Like, range up being the best pill in the rotation is kind of awful. Wow, that was lucky. And now that my Eternal Heart is gone, I can actually afford to go back and play Health Judgment one more time because there's a heart on the ground. It looks like, I think, I didn't know this before, but it looks like those cheats to make deck of cards always give X also just apply to any tarot cards you find. Like, we can't find any tarot card that is not Judgment at this point. So that's interesting. Not really what I would have chosen if I could have a choice, but that's fine. It doesn't impact the run too much, I don't think. And here is the boss. Okay, so we're going to fight the boss first, and then if I remember, we'll come back out and use that last heart to go back to Demon Judgment. Really messed up my timing with bombs there. Accidentally let go of my arrow key before Brimstone was fully charged, and then Monstro jumped over a charge. Not my best fight with Monstro ever on the mom fight. Come on. Stay still so I can kill you. Monstro is so tanky, man. Oh, fuck you, meat boy. Okay. Alright, that's all the bombs have been used for right now, because we're almost to the bomb throwing phase. And, well, there we go. And I'd like to save these just in case I want to bomb my way out of some difficult rooms in the cathedral, as per usual. And also, they're really good for fighting Isaac. I didn't, like, actively realize that until recently when I was watching how effective it was in our race. Northern Lion did it when we were racing, and works well, man. So I'll probably try some of that. I think that's a bad pill. Health down, yeah, she's the worst. Alright, so let's move on to the cathedral, and now we have another chance to spawn some normal judgments. No, you asshole. Oh, I forgot last time as well, the heart. That's okay. Alright, so we got asshole judgment again. You know, I'm really surprised I actually got back up to full health just off of heart drops. Because for a while there, it was looking pretty bad. Wow, I've never seen this guy open the secret room before. Oh, don't! I kind of assumed they wouldn't be able to get me while, oh my god. Every goddamn time that attack gets me. I assumed they wouldn't be able to get me while I was over a rock, but it's kind of the opposite. They just blow up the rock. Well, that didn't go well at all. Anyway, we got the shovel. Not allowed to pick that up. I am really curious, though, if it makes a portal. So I'm just, for science, I'm not going to go in. Nope, can't use it. Have to beat Isaac to get to the chest. Interesting. Even if you have the Polaroid. Wouldn't have guessed that. Surprises me. Kill Pestilence here, no problem. I don't know about that Demon Judgment, man. I don't think I'm really going to have an opportunity to beat him. This is a tough floor, man. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that at all. That's the worst, because now the enemies respawn. Hey, you know what the worst is, though? When you walk into a room and immediately get blown back out by some kind of explosion. Like, Daddy Longlegs has done that to me before. He just stomps at me while I'm still in the doorway, and I just leave the room immediately. Ah, that sucks. I didn't manage to get Monstro 2 in his pattern early enough. Oh, fuck. That was really bad. Okay. Oh, fuck you, man. How did that laser hit me? Like, I started going up as soon as he went, but I guess that was too far down. I didn't realize. But still, I feel like I should have had time to get out of there. But I did not. So, you know. Monster 2 down. What we got here? Balls of Steel. Oh, I forgot about that one completely. Alright, so I'm not doing great. That's about all there is to say about that. Let's see what we can do anyway. Oh, fuck me. Immediately walked into the damage. Alright, we do have Mr. Mega. Do a lot of damage here. This is not going to go well, I feel. You know what I've been noticing? I've watched a couple of Alpaca Patrol's videos. He has such a goddamn easy time on Isaac because his slowdown on his computer is insane. I have a feeling once he gets this new computer, he's going to find that the end game is much, much, much more difficult for him. These Isaac and Blue Baby fights are no joke, man, but if you can slow it down to like a third the normal speed, then I suppose you stand a better chance. Do some more bombs. You gotta just time those bombs properly so you... Oh, come on, man. Nothing I could have done about that one. Alright, this is coming down to the wire. I don't like this. Bombs are great against the fetuses as well. Kill them. Kill them all. Oh, god damn it. Oh, now I'm Blue Baby. Well, you know what? This might actually be better because now I get the Polaroid effect. Oh, fuck me. Alright, so every Polaroid I can just spam bombs, but unfortunately I'm running low on bombs pretty quickly here. Oh, come on. Don't bomb your... Oh, come on. Okay. Just be a little bit more careful about things here. It's not going ideally. Ah, oh, man, I suck at everything. Oh, I forgot I had the Polaroid. God damn it. I really do suck at everything. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay. Destroy the fetuses. Destroy the fetuses. That's the key, man. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that didn't go well. I didn't really expect to lose on Isaac there, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's a tough boss, man. What can I say? And I also, I don't know, my dodging was just not on there. I felt like I got very unlucky with walking directly into a lot of shots. That was a little bit too close to. I don't know, I gotta learn the way to bomb Isaac as well. I'm not very good at it yet. But anyway, that was a fun run. Thank you guys for watching. Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys next time.